What we're seeing is the beginning of a famine that will actually get worse in the tribulation. We're going to see some of it. I don't believe that there's necessarily going to be people widespread dying in America of starvation. We're going to see dramatically higher prices, and we're going to see dramatically reduced supplies. It has to, and we'll get into that more. Let me read this. This is from Revelation 6. Now, Revelation 6 is the beginning of the tribulation. It's the seal judgments come first.
Okay.
Revelation 6. When he opened the second seal, I heard the second living creature say, "Come and see." Another horse, fiery red, went out, and it was granted to the one who sat on it to take peace from the earth, and that people should kill one another, and there was given to him a great sword. So now the first seal is the Antichrist, the rider on the white horse. The second seal is rider on a red horse, and peace is taken from the earth, and people kill each other. Well, you think people are killing each other right now.
Exactly.
Nothing compared to that.
Goodness.
Then it says, when he opened the third seal, I heard the third living creature say, "Come and see." And I looked, and behold, a black horse, and he who sat on it had a pair of scales in his hand. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four living creatures say, "A quart of wheat for a denarius, and 3 quarts of barley for a denarius. And do not harm the oil and the wine." When he opened the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the fourth living creature saying, "Come and see." So I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and the name who sat on it was Death, and Hades followed with him, and power was given to them over a fourth of the earth to kill with the sword, with hunger, with death, and by the beasts of the earth. Well, the first thing you notice here is war comes. This rider on the red horse comes, takes peace from the earth. The next thing that happens is famine. The seal number 3 is the rider on the black horse. It's going to take a day's wage to buy enough food for one day. So this is an average worker, however much an average worker makes a day. Let's just say it's $100. And so it's going to take a tremendous amount of money to feed yourself and your family. And then seal number 4 is mass starvation. So it says that there was a fourth of mankind died, but hunger was one of the ways they died. Now, a fourth of mankind, there are 8 billion people in the world right now. If you took 1 billion out because of the rapture, and that's probably reasonable, you end up with 7 billion. And so a fourth of mankind is 1.7 billion. So let's just say that all 4 of the reasons, there are 4 reasons listed of why people are going to die. Hunger was one of them. If hunger kills a fourth of the fourth, that's 421 million people who will die of hunger in the first half of the tribulation.
Wow.
That's in addition to the wars and all the other judgments that are going to happen. So this is what you call a massive famine that is going to be killing people. Well, it's starting now, and it's going to continue. So I'm going to talk about 7 contributing factors to the coming famine. Let me begin by some that aren't on here. Let me begin with avian flu. 37 million chickens and turkeys have been destroyed in 29 states in the United States in the last 6 months or so because of a bird flu.
Right.
This being passed between chickens and turkeys. Now it's continuing. They're continuing to kill more animals. Egg prices have gone up. Meat prices have gone up.
Yes.
This is one of the contributing factors to that. Another thing is baby formula. Now, Abbott Laboratories recalls Similac baby formula, and that's what really began this problem. And they're trying to open the plant back up. It has some bacteria in it, something like that. And now you see this lack of baby formula. But it shows you how fragile the supply chain is related to food. There's one other thing here, and we were talking about this on the program with Michelle Bachmann. The World Health Organization, the Biden administration is ceding national sovereignty of America over the World Health Organization for them to make decisions on our behalf regarding, in other words, they can shut us down.
Yes.
Like you saw in California, like you saw in New York, they can willy-nilly, they can shut us down. They're being given tremendous power. If this passes, they're going to be given tremendous power. Well, they're controlled by the Chinese. The World Health Organization is controlled by the Chinese. And the Chinese are 2 things. They're the most severe related to COVID. 26 million people in Shanghai have been locked down. Because of that, they have a zero tolerance policy on COVID. Number 2, they're our worst enemy.
Yes.
If China could harm us, they would harm us.
Yeah.
And so China controls the World Health Organization. If they want to now, because of the control that they exercise over World Health, they can shut us down, lock down our schools, lock down restaurants, willy-nilly make the laws that we saw. We saw it during COVID in some of the liberal states of just, you can't go to church, you can't go to school, you can't eat at a restaurant, all that kind of, so this is a bad deal. And so we see the things I'm going to talk about are just some of the things. But I want to go into 7 things that I believe are leading up to this world famine. First is
God's presence doesn't stop here. If something stirred in you,
follow that. There's more ahead. Click into the next moment of worship or word, and don't forget to subscribe. We've got more coming that you won't want to miss. Stay hungry and stay expectant.